Hello you guys, welcome back to another weekly vlog. Your girl is here, and we are in a little bit of some shambles. I want to say your girl is down bad, but like I'm not down bad, just maybe a little bit down. So today is Monday and we are back with another vlog. In my real life, I pretty much failed at vlogging last week. Like nothing really happened, and even at home I didn't really do anything while being at home, so the vlog was empty. So I basically kind of scratched it. Then my weekend somehow turned out to be very fun. It started out on Friday evening. What even happened on Friday evening? Oh no, my friend Tikkietok and I, we went for our exercise, our walk, and we did like 20 minutes of a workout, and then we ended up watching Encanto here, and then we ended up in Brooklyn Bar with Michael and his friends. So that was a vibe. Then I worked on Saturday, but it was still a cool day. And then Sunday, which was yesterday, my friend Bridget had her little birthday kind of shindig, so I went to that. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen some of that on my stories. But again, at this point, hopefully that would have been last week. Again, I don't know, but by the time I got home last night, your girl had a little bit of a, and I really don't recall like screaming and shouting loud to warrant like throat irritation. And I woke up this morning and it's still there. And as you can hear, I am quite nasal. My nose is stuffed, so I'm about to take this bottle of cold inside us because I have work to do, you know, and I need to get through my day, my work day. But yeah, so I'm gonna be monitoring myself, see how the rest of the day goes. Usually, like when my body is tired, like a lot of, like my body could feel kind of symptomy quite often, with nothing really. Like literally, if I don't get enough sleep, I'll wake up, my nose will be stuffy already. Or I could just wake up, my nose will be stuffy already. If I inhale too quickly when I spray my perfume, stuffy already. Anyway, we're gonna try a bit better to vlog this week, even if most of my days are at home. Especially, let's see what happens. But even as most of my days, you know, I most likely will be home. There's nothing planned. Just like last week, there's nothing planned for this week, like at all. So I really don't know. Hold on now. Yeah, so I'm gonna be comfy all day. Last week we did good in terms of working out. I think I worked out like 3 days last week, but that was good. And one of the days I actually did like a whole hour and a half, almost 2 hours of exercise, so that was really good. Hopefully I'll continue this week with the same vibe. Now right now I'll probably hopefully work out later, because last time I worked out was Friday, and the plan is to not let more than 2 days pass without doing something active. So this evening probably I'll do something, but yeah, I'm not in the mood to do that right now. Like I just no. Yeah, so next on the agenda, I should probably put on some lip balm. Do you hear my voice? Like what's going on? Anyway, next on the agenda, I'm trying out a new skybox. My skybox is, the one I have is not doing the job for me, so I'm making a little Amazon order. Really nothing much or nothing too exciting, to be very honest, but I just wanna, besides of course wanting slash I was gonna say needing, but I don't really need any of these things. I just want it. They're useful, and I just want it. So I want to make the order before 12 o'clock. I think everything in my cart is a Prime thing, so I should be able to get it delivered to the Skybox like by tomorrow or within like 2 days. Because I'm testing, like I said, I'm trying a new Skybox. I'm really testing it out. One of my followers on Instagram suggested it to me because she uses them. So of course I'll keep you guys updated in terms of like the costing. It's eZone, so you can look it up on your own right now to check out like their rates and stuff. But besides the rates, the efficiency and like the turnaround time is what I'm really considering, because remember, we are manifesting brand deals and collaborations for 2022 and beyond. And so living here in Trinidad, we're gonna need an effective skybox, an efficient skybox to receive those packages, right? Yeah, so I signed up on Saturday, so I'm gonna make my order today. Oh, I have to add in my nail thing. Right now, let me show you. Where's my card? Right now I have this thing for my perfumes, like an acrylic stand, but for my perfumes. And I'm gonna get this workout kit. It looks really nice. I think it's like ribbed and it's in this nice brown color. So I'm gonna get that. And then this is a perfume that the girls have been speaking about for quite a while. Like literally it was sold out, and now there's like 7 in stock. So and literally just said 8. And then I want to get one of these to make like the frothy stuff, whatever, you know what that is. And then this is for like my cold, so that it'll go on my desk because it's irritating me. Oh, let's add this back. I want this. Let's add that back. Oh my gosh. And then I think I want to get one of those like acrylic stands just to put on my desk, but to put my laptop on top of, and then I could probably put like stuff underneath it, but it'll like help with my hand placement. And then another thing I'm gonna get is what's that? Oh my gosh. The next thing I'm gonna get is the oh gosh, what is it? I'm getting the Gel X kit from Beatles. That's a brand. I need to stop. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I think that's supposed to be in my saved, because what I do, I just add everything I want to my cart and then I just go back in and save it for later. But it's later now. I guess I didn't save that one. Let me go and find it. Gel extension. Oh my gosh. Whew. And then like I'm supposed to call people and speak to them today, and this is how I'm gonna be doing it. Hey, there's one from Model 1, but their nail tips look dumb. Let's look at this together. Now tell me, why would you sell people tips that look like that? Like that's just what? That's ugly. Model 1 is usually my girl, you know, but these tips don't make no sense, pal. So then they have this one from Beatles, which is the kit I think most people use. These tips looking like they making sense. Kind of wish they had shorter ones, but I guess I'll just have to file it. So I think I'm gonna get this kit. It's $25.99 Prime, and it comes with the single finger thingy. Was this the nail glue and then the tips? So I think that's the one I'm gonna get. Yeah, because I don't really need any like more colors for right now. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna finish that up. Finish my order. And then do my work for the day, and then I probably will pull you guys back out later when it's time to work out. It'll be time to work out. we have to work out. Is that shared with y'all what I do. Hopefully you're seeing me. When I go to the beach or pool, this is just some fresh water. And I spray that ball throughout my hair. And then I use any moisturizing conditioner. And just put that in. And that's pretty much it. And then when I'm out of the water, rinse it with fresh water again and put back in conditioner until I go back home and continue with wash day. And that's the vibe. Pretty much Hi guys, so I'm back at home. As you can see, I'm washing my hair. I'm using the ORS the conditioner that they have with the infused the rice water or whatever it is. So of course I'm using my thermal hair care hothead. I literally use this all the time. I'll link the Instagram page that I would have bought it from, the Instagram business down below, Curls NTT local. But yeah, so like I said earlier, the plan is, so I am planning to do half hour while my hair deconditions. So I'm just pulling it up now. So I am gonna be doing my workout. It's just half an hour, honestly, while my hair deconditioned. I could have scrolled on TikTok for half hour. Like, I could do absolutely nothing for half hour. So really trying to push myself and make sure I get it done, because again, it's only half an hour and I could just count down the time, and in 2/2s it will be done. So let me just do it. And just like that, we are done. Workout complete. And let me show you. Today is Monday. So you can't tell me I didn't do it. Ooh, 217, a little. That's a lot of calories. So as you can see, or as you may have seen, it's 9:15. I have to go and bathe, wash out this conditioner. Hopefully take like half an hour to put in my roller set and an hour to dry. So the plan is to be in bed by midnight. So it's like midnight. And I'm still awake. My hair, roller set turned out really good today. I do feel like if there are parts of it that are still like wet, but I really can't be bothered to spend more time under the dryer. Like I'm over it. We just had a piece of bread cashew cooking, and I'm about to have this because I just feel like it. I took one nap in the car ride on the way back home, and I'm awake now. Does that happen to anybody else? Like literally, the worst thing for me to do is to sleep during the day, because then I will be up all night or very late at night. I have to leave home tomorrow. Today I have to go into work. I think I might buy another one of these. You know what I did not do? Let me throw this away before I get in trouble. I did not make my Amazon order. And there is this perfume called Choco Musk that I wanted to get. And they had this morning. By this afternoon, I was sold out. I was watching season 3 of Too Hot to Handle to keep me company. What episode am I on? Episode 7. How many episodes are there? 10? 10. This show is 41 minutes. That's very long. Of course, there are more things in my cart now. I just never remember my password. Like at all. That's gonna be a problem.
I'll be honest with you. She's a great girl, obviously, like, pretty nice to tell her because I don't think it's necessary to tell her.
Yep, my hair is still damp, but like, yeah, like literally quite a lot of my hair is still like damp. And today is not the day for that to happen because I just didn't want to sleep with my hair wet. But it feels good though. My hair feels good. So I guess I'm just gonna wrap it up and it will dry overnight because I can't be bothered. You know what I mean? You know, I need to wash all, like I don't even want to put this in my hair. It's so disgusting. What shall I do? Got no comb. I'm not putting that in. Let's see if you could see. Do you see how dirty that is? I need to wash my combs. I'm not putting that in my hair. I feel like I've said goodnight so many times. This is the panel. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. Oh, I actually need you to look at the pictures I want to post today. Anyway, it's Tuesday morning. Funny story. I actually forgot that today was my day off, so I put myself to work, but then my throat was doing things, so I ended up just getting swabbed, and I'm back at home now. I might like throughout the day like do some stuff like sort out some emails and stuff. But we are right here, and I just made myself some breakfast. A nice little ham sandwich. Let me show you. I wish I put more mayonnaise. It's a lot of lettuce, but there's ham in there, and of course, iced coffee. I had my cup of tea on my way back from doing a test, which was negative, by the way. Well, I did an antigen test, but I also did a PCR test, so I'm waiting on the results of the PCR, but the antigen is negative. I also didn't go to sleep last night until like 3 o'clock in the morning. I ended up just watching out the whole Too Hot to Handle season 3. This probably is not the best thing for me to be drinking right now. This cold thing against my irritated throat. Today, I think I'm gonna take some time today to do like social media stuff. At this point in my reality, I still have to edit last week's vlog. Not even last week, the week before, because I didn't vlog last week. So you guys haven't seen a video from me as yet. Then I have some other stuff to edit, but also it's like February, and I want to actually like plan my content for the month. YouTube, Instagram, you know. I'm gonna do that. Excuse me. I think, and we have a lot of like clothes to fold, so I think today's gonna be like some housekeeping. And I still didn't make my order on Amazon. We'll have to do that.
Just hit me with those brown eyes. Wanna take a ride, wanna roll the dice. I'm not just another one of the nice guys. Open up your clouds with blue skies. It feels right.
So I just got my PCR results. So I'll be here the next 21 days. We'll see how that goes. I mean, at this moment, I'm fine. I still do have the sore throat. How's this? I still do have my sore throat, and nothing else really. I keep checking to see if I have fever, but I don't, because I have this, so I know. And of course, with the knowledge of knowing, you feel like if other symptoms are showing up, but it's not there. So we'll just see how it goes day by day, and I'll check in every day, let you guys know how I'm doing. I just knew something was gonna happen this week. So this is me just checking in. It's been, I don't know how long since I found out. Let me see. It's been about 2 hours since I found out. And I'm starting to feel like if my arms feel heavy. Like I'm holding my phone in my hand, but like I don't want to hold my phone in my hand. I've been feeling like if I've been getting fever, but again, temperature is still normal. And I know I worked out last night, but what I did last night does not warrant like soreness. This isn't even like soreness. Like I feel like I want to lie down, but like I'm not really like tired. But also I feel like that would just be me like giving in, when in reality I'm not really feeling that bad. So I'm still here later on any day, and I just made a very basic lunch. I honestly just boiled some potatoes and mix that up with some dry seasoning. Yeah, so it's kind of like a mashed potato, but not really mashed. And then I just baked some chicken and that's some shredded Parmesan cheese on top. Honestly, very basic. Should have some vegetables in here, but I can't be bothered to wait to make them. Now that I've watched, I finished watching Too Hot to Handle, What am I supposed to watch now? I started watching in the second, the most recent. I'll just watch that. I started watching the most recent season of Riverdale. That show's kind of boring me now, but I'll watch it. The only not so cool thing about this quarantine with my job is the fact that I literally just will continue working from home. It's no different. It's still day one of my quarantine. I ended up taking a nap, so now it's 7:15 at night. Which means I'm gonna be up for a while. Mommy just stopped to drop off some stuff for us, so I have some fruit to eat. I guess I'm just gonna continue editing the video I was editing earlier. So good. You can't tell, but it's so dark. He's sleeping on the couch. Good night. Morning, you guys. I just woke up. It's like 8:22. Day 2 of quarantine. Because I took a nap yesterday evening, I was awake quite late last night. I think I came in bed like around 1. And then at like sometime this morning, I woke up like 6:30 or something, so. And I put my phone on Do Not Disturb because yeah, I have work still, but I just wanted to rest for as long as my body needed to or wanted to. But I woke up like an hour and 20 minutes after my alarm would have gone off anyway. How do I feel this morning? Am I even in focus? Well, as you can hear, the mornings will always be worse in terms of like voice and throats, because you didn't really exercise it over the nights. My throat isn't really sore anymore, but you could still like feel, I guess, and well, you could definitely hear it, but it's not particularly sore anymore. I think because of the light. Let me put on my glasses because I can't see. Besides that, I feel like I might have like a 1 or 2 out of 10 headache. But I mean, I'm okay. I think I might stay here for a little while longer and then get up and try to sort myself out. But yeah, so far my symptoms have been sore throat, a very mild dry cough, the mildest feelings of body pains, like very mild. Like I told you guys yesterday, I was wondering if I was having body pains or not, and then now I guess mild headache. Okay, so I just got out of bed, but I'm gonna the headache is gone. I look a hot mess today. The headache has gotten a little bit worse, so I'm gonna use one of these shower steamers and like have a bath, a shower, and feel good. They have ones for headache, the white one. Where is that? in there. So I'm gonna use this one. I really like these. I'll link the Instagram page down below, but they really make your shower experience much nicer, whether it's just for like, whether you just want to have like a moment of self-care and want to do something extra with your shower, or you actually have like a sinus flare or whatever. I don't know if you could, where's the focus? Right, so they have the different colors, and each one of them kind of have a different mix of essential oils that supposedly will help with certain things. So like I said, the white one I'm gonna use for headache. Then they have halva, sinus stuff. But honestly, I like them all. This is my second time buying the variety pack, and you can get packs with just one color. But I like them all, so I think I'm probably just gonna keep using the variety pack.
Brown eyes, something just tells me that they don't lie. Looking for a girl that's my ride or die. Think you'd be the one, don't know why.
Okay, made out the room, did my skincare. I actually spent quite a while on the phone doing nothing, but we are out now. I'm gonna do my hair. I'm kind of trying to make it my mission not to feel sick, or not to give in to the feeling of being sick. So I had a nice shower. And now I'm gonna do my hair, and I'm gonna put on some of this. It's giving me a cozy vibe. Like I barely have used this. Like, I don't know if you could even tell where the liquid is. It's like Utah. But I love how it smells. But I hate that this is a roll-on, because I just want to spray it and smell it everywhere. But I'm just gonna put it all over me. I definitely want to get the bottle. What time is it? 10:44. Is it still mid-morning at 10:44? Because I have a mid-morning post like mid-morning coffee, iced coffee. But my phone is acting up once again. I need to wash my hair utensils. Anyway, Baber's outside right now. It sounds like he's washing the dishes. But I wanna like make breakfast and stuff, so I think I'll either ask him to do it for me, or wait till he's done and then I'll go outside with my mask. But I mean, I feel okay. You could tell that I sound sick. I could feel that I'm not 100%, but I don't feel horrible, so that's fine. He made me breakfast.
As I would have indicated in the last media conference that I did, I believe it was the Saturday before, the ambulance transfers from a person's home or a non-hospital.
I can't explain.
So I came out the room to make pretty much onion tea. I'm not really one for bush teas, but it's been proving to be quite efficient to help with the cough that patients experience. So I'm here making it to see how it works. So I took just about 2 cups of water, and then I pretty much just cut up 1 whole onion.
Looking for a girl that's my ride or die. Think you'd be the one, don't know why. Just feels right now.
And put that in the pot, and then I took some ginger that I had mommy bring. I really didn't know how much to put, so I just took a bit like this piece. I don't really use ginger, so like I actually didn't know if to like take off the skin or whatever, but that's how much I put in. Then I used about half of this lime. I just squeezed Well, I cut it up as you can see, but when I squeezed some of the juice out into the pots and then just put the rest of it in the pot to boil too. Then I did not have that much garlic. I just had those 3 little pieces, so just threw that in there as well. Then I just dashed in some turmeric. Also didn't know how much to put in, so I just dashed it in. And then I just boiled that up. And in the meantime, while that was boiling, I just dealt with this pineapple and just cut it up so that I could put it in the fridge and have it ready to go whenever I wanted some pineapple.
Wanna take a ride, wanna roll the dice. I'm not just another one of the nice guys. Open up your clouds to blue skies. It feels right. Brown eyes. Something just tells me.
Looking at this now, I want some pineapple and actually have pineapple to cut up and do the same thing. Anyway, so that's boiling, and like I was smelling the onion and just, you know, smelling the tea, and it was not the best smelling thing ever, like at all. But it looks like a, you know, a yellow power shot, doesn't it? Like, it just looks like a boost. So final product, this yellow power boost. So we'll see how that tastes in the next shot.
I'm crazy for you. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what my tea looks like. I'm very nervous. Still kind of hot. There's nothing sweet in here. I don't have any honey. I do have like ginger tea packs, which are quite sweet. So if anything, after I taste this, maybe I'll add one. It doesn't smell horrible. I think I could smell the onion. I just want to like shot it. It doesn't taste good, I can tell you that. It's very bitter. Very bitter. But it's not like horrible, but it's very bitter. I think this is how much I will be drinking. So maybe I'll just leave it in that. I'll transfer it to something else and then maybe like have it like 3 times for the day. So what time is it now? 1:48. So this is all I'm drinking right now. I feel like I could have put more sugar, not more ginger in it though, to help that spice kind of kick in a little bit. Yeah. As you saw earlier, the coffee is starting to kick in a little bit. It's not horrible, but it's present. And I hate coughing, especially like that dry cough. Ugh, hate it. We're kicking in the tea. So the reason why I made this is for the cough. As you guys may or may not know, I've been calling the COVID positive persons who are at home in home quarantine for the past 2 years. And one of the home remedies that has proven quite effective is onion tea. To help with the cough, whether it be a dry cough or a productive cough. So we actually do recommend it quite often, and people always come back and say, well, of course you have the people who say, yeah, it didn't work, but the majority of people come back and say it really helps. So now I'm finally in the position to actually use the advice that I give out, because right now I don't have any like cough syrup. It's just this, like there's sediment here and right here, and I kind of want to shot it, but I don't want to shot all of that. Oof. Ew. Hello. Like, I don't have any headache right now. I do feel like the mucus in the back. I feel like if I chose to cough, I could clear it. Well, that's my fear, yeah, that if I choose to cough, that I'll just keep coughing. But, I mean, I feel like the mucus in the back that want to be cleared. I feel like I'm gonna do a half hour. Let's see how it goes. Huh?
You're gonna do it in studio?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Not easy.
I do it.
Okay. You got the one last night?
Forget
Oh, it was moist.
I put together.
Good morning, guys. So it is. What day is it? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 5 of symptoms. Day 4 of quarantine. Yeah. So right now it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. So good. I have some pineapple here and I'm actually gonna try to work out. I'm just waiting for it to go live so that I could click onto it. Last day I worked out was Monday, today's Thursday. I'm not particularly experiencing like body pains or fatigue. So it really shouldn't be that tough. But I just did not want to work out on Tuesday, or yesterday, just in case my body couldn't handle it. But seeing as the fatigue, the body pains have really come up. And it's just like up here in this area, I feel what I feel. I feel like I should be okay. The only thing that might happen is might be out of breath a little bit, but again, we'll see. Also, do you hear my voice? My throat is not sore. I've been up for a while, so this isn't really morning voice. It's rare. All right. So the live is about to start. Today is Thursday. On the program today is butt and abs. So I'm gonna do a half hour of. Let me see exactly what it is. I think it's a half hour B2B bands versus hits. B2B is back to back, basically no stops, which might be a little tough, but we'll see.
Why we need to drink? Getting drink boys. You are not
Baby, gon' take a shot if you want to. I'ma pull up on the spot, I'll be on my way. Know you going through a lot, let me come through. We can chill for tonight, I'll be on my way. Yeah. I'll be on my way. Yeah. I'll be on my way. Baby, gon' take a shot if you want to. I'ma pull up on the spot, I'll be on my way. Know you going through a lot, let me come through. We can chill for tonight, I'll be on my way. Yeah. I'll be on my way. Yeah. I'll be on my way. Love spending all my nights with you, laid up on my chest, girl, I got you.
Okay, so I did the workout, did the half hour, it was good. I did have some, I can't even really blame it on the vids because I feel like I may have, stopped. At the same time, with or without. As well as like I wasn't really feeling heavy in my chest at all. Just a little cough here and there. But it was okay actually. So half hour done. Cool. Now I have my morning tea shot to do. I just heated up some of it. But in this cup I also have Redoxon. And I'm waiting. Ew. One moment. Actually, it wasn't all that bad. And I kind of want the warmth of it to soothe my passages, even though they're not really irritated. The ginger in it is really helping, but the onion bitterness and everything else bitterness. Ew. Okay, I didn't need to chase it today. I think I'll have one again later this evening. I only had one yesterday. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and like bathe and get ready for my day. I feel a bit better today. Like not as down, I feel energized for right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, bathe. It's 9 o'clock already, which means I should really hurry up and get to sit down behind the laptop and do some work. But I also wanna eat, so maybe I could get babe to make some breakfast for me.
I'm all for you. A lot of girls hit me up, but they not you. You know I'm right here all the time. Yeah, you know I come through in my line. Yeah, you know when you ask, ain't no question, ain't no second guessing. When I get a message, baby, gon' take a shot if you want to. I'ma pull up on the spot, I'll be on my way.
Hey guys, so it is Friday, and let me see if I can put you down there. Oh hell nah. Alright, so it is Friday. I am honestly in the same clothes as yesterday for no specific reason. Like, I'm not, like I told you guys yesterday, like it's been, I'm not deathly sick. I'm not very sick. I just have some congestion and I do have some cough. What is it that you're seeing? Yeah, but you know, that's just how we going. I decided to stay in the bedroom today instead of going over to the studio. So I'm working from bed today. Right now it's literally like 10 to 3. And I'm now gonna have my shot of the day. I just heated it up. And I have some fruits on the side. I have watermelon and pineapple today. Well, actually, I had cherries also this morning with some cream of wheat. I really did not get out of bed too early today. Anyway, here we go. Alright, well that wasn't that bad. I think I just said it, but in case I didn't. Yeah. So again today, just what day is it today? Today is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Day 6 of symptoms, then day 5 of quarantine. Actually, is it day 5 of quarantine? I don't even know. So today woke up. Actually, started from last night. I stayed awake quite late doing my count for work. I'm over it. So I stayed up quite late last night doing my count for work. Had my food cold already. And I ended up falling asleep on myself. So I opened my eyes at like 5 something. Finished that. Went back to sleep just about 6 o'clock. And this morning, honestly, I like woke up at like 10. or at least I was still pretty much in bed, like not really like moving around at about 10 o'clock this morning. So that was that. Had a late start to the day, but again, no real symptoms, just the congestion and the cough. I mean, I guess those are real symptoms. And I still do feel like those phantom body pains. Like I just kind of scrubbed a bowl, the same cream of wheat bowl. I kind of scrubbed it just a little bit because it dried up. And my arm was hurting. And I was just like, yo, it's not that serious. And just now I was feeling like if I was having a headache coming on. I'm doing good. So today is a pretty chill day. It's Friday. Of course, we won't be going anywhere this evening because we're in quarantine. I think I'll do, hopefully, my workout later. I want to do Friday finishers, which is usually quite tough for me on a given day anyway. So we'll see how it goes now that I'm sick. But right now I'm just going to have some lunch, which honestly isn't healthy. But we move.
Now? Did we lock the door? I don't think I ever would be the same with
You want to? I'ma pull up on the spot, I'll be on my way. You going through a lot, let me come through. We can chill for tonight, I'll be on my way to your cribbo. Tryna roll it up, Java touches at the sicko with that belly in the trunk. I'm the only one who get you every time you fight and fuss. I'm just tryna link up with you, all I think about is us. Cause I'm always.
What you gonna watch? Can you bring me some cherries, please? Like at least 12. You have to watch that. So you're confident in your choices then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna change it. So
You ate anything?
I had 2 wings and 1 slice of the pizza.
Can you put on the kettle? Good morning, you guys. Okay, so it is Saturday morning, the first weekend in quarantine. It's 11:15. I've been up for a while, I'm not gonna lie, but I just decided to get out of bed. How are we feeling? Well, right now I got up and I changed and I put on. You can see my underwear line, whatever. I put on these shorts and my sports bra because I have to work out today. Like I have to work out today. So at some point I will be working out today. It really should be now. Like the first thing just to get it out of the way, but we'll see. I took my hair out from those little twists that I had. And I'm probably just gonna put it up in a bun. How do I feel today? I feel fine, not 100%. You can still tell in my voice is not back to normal. I still do have a cough, and I have this very mild like nagging headache. At some points it feels like it is coming on stronger, but for the most part it's just, this is irritating me. I want to put my hair up because it just looks so spacey. Yeah, but for the most part it's just you know, there. So that's that. And I guess it doesn't help that I'm continuously just watching a screen, whether it be my phone or my laptop. So that's that. So yeah, so we have the whole day at home today. So much fun. I do have plans for today, so I really have no excuse to not get them done because I'm not going anywhere. Can't go anywhere. So first off, actually it's been a while since I wrote in any of these things. Well, the first week of February, well, we've written nothing here, and we also have just written nothing at all because since the 1st of February I've been here at home. So I think I'm actually, today is what, the 6th? Today is the 5th. So I'm just gonna make this look like something. Sometimes what I do, especially to make my planner look full, especially if I haven't been writing in it, I write everything down in retrospect. So instead of writing what I plan to do on that day, I'll just write what happened on that day. So I guess this will be like my little Rona diary. On Monday the 31st, and then on Tuesday the 31st, I got tested positive. And I'm just gonna skip the rest until I decide to sit down later, but today is Saturday, right? And today I plan to, what's this? I have a lot of things that I feel like I want to do, and all of them involve me recording it. But I need to look out. I need to film 2 Valentine's Day fragrance videos. I need to finish editing my last vlog, which at this point, if I don't post it tomorrow, it will be 2 weeks late. Felt like I had so much more to do, but now I don't know what it is. Anyway, oh, and I want to do my nails because I would like to get up something Valentine's Day related. These are how my nails look now. It's been like 2 weeks. You can tell that they are growing out, but they still look good. So this morning I made myself a cup of French vanilla tea. It's been a while since I had like my regular morning tea because, you know, I put milk and sugar in my tea all the time, and of course being sick with a flu, a virus, a respiratory virus, milk isn't necessarily the best thing to have in terms of like mucus and mucus production. So I've not been having my regular morning tea, but like I was just missing it, so I took one. So sneak peek, I mean, you guys will know this by the time I post this most likely, but we just got sent updated quarantine criteria. Let me read it. Persons in self-quarantine at home will continue to be officially discharged 14 days after they were exposed to a suspected or confirmed case once they continue to display no symptoms. Discharge criteria from home isolation. Asymptomatic cases. Persons will be discharged after 10 days from the date that the swab was taken. Symptomatic cases, minimum of 10 days after they first had symptoms, plus 3 days where they do not show any acute symptoms. Okay. Previous criteria included an additional 7 days to be completed. Alright. So basically quarantine is 13 days now. So if my symptoms started there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So by the end of next week, okay, let me work on getting my congestion cleared up. So that by the end of next week, we'll be out, and that means we'll be out and we'll be able to go on our dates for Valentine's Day. Because otherwise, we'd have been here in the house for Valentine's Day. Updated finally. It's been so long. The tea is so good. And but I was telling you guys about my Amazon order. So most of these stuff I've gotten to the skybox, and the skybox has sent me like as soon as, like, I'm convinced one thing got there in the morning, and like by 7:25 a.m. the same morning I got an email saying that they received and it's been processed, the package. But one thing is, one part of the Amazon package is running late. Everything got there since yesterday, and maybe the office isn't open on weekends, so I'll probably have to wait till Monday for it to be changed as deliver. 8th Monday, no, it's Tuesday. Yeah, so I have to wait on that. In the meantime, the site did ask me to like upload my invoices, but I haven't been able to do that because it's not working. Like, I tried, but it's not working. So I sent them an email, so I'll wait to see what the response is. But so far, I mean, everything is, at this point, it's just Amazon and their delivery. I mean, all the other stuff got there in good time, so just this one package that I'm waiting on. And then once that one arrives, then we'll see how quickly I get my stuff. I really wanted it to like be like in next week, just to have a great experience, you know. Anyway, let me turn off this camera and hopefully get to my workout. I'm gonna finish my tea though. Okay, so I just ate. I have not worked out yet, but one of the content things I wanted to create today was like a fragrance. I think I mentioned that to you guys earlier. So my 3 picks for like what I would wear fragrance wise for Valentine's Day dates. So I did one for the daytime, one for the nighttime, and one for like an at-home snuggly kind of comfy date night. That one would be what goes up first. It's gonna be a reel. But I also had Babe choose his 3, but he didn't tell me what it is yet, so I'm gonna ask him now. You guys will see my 3 you guys will see my 3 on my Instagram page, which is I am Fun Dutch, down below. Here we go. Babe? 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 Can you tell me the 3 that you chose? The pink Versace bottle. What? Come closer. I knew I smelled this one when I came. So this one is, this one is for when? You can't remember how it smells. Oh. So you chose that, then you chose the Versace Dylan Blue?
Yeah, and the one in the center, in the right.
And then he chose this one. So, well, we have completely different options, I can tell you that. But he said he has to smell it back to see which one he chose for when. Because in my opinion, this, well, hold on. me just make sure. You probably chose this one for nighttime. I don't know, cause this Alsora, this Malikat Alsora one is quite sweet. This might be for the nighttime out. This might be for the snuggly, and this might be for the daytime out. How are we gonna have him remember? Babe, come back. I'm just gonna spray it in the air, and he knows. So you stay there. You stay there. I'm just gonna spray it in the air for you to remember. Go back outside. Okay. Which one is that?
Home.
This one was home?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was correct. And then this one. This one I said was daytime out.
I think that's the handy one on some night.
Oh, I got it correct. Oh, okay. Yeah, so as I said, he chose this one for home. This one, okay, so this is the Versace Bright Crystal. So he chose this one for home. The Versace Dylan Turquoise he chose for daytime out. And then the Malikat Al Sora he chose for nighttime out. I was correct. So now I have to go and film his choices. I'm actually thinking I want to have his hand in it. So we might have to figure that out. I thought I'd never get in the mood to work out, but here we are. I'm in the mood now.
In your space, wherever it is that you need to be.
It's 6 p.m. Oh wait, she started already. Mom, I'm not ready. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me see this. I'm trying to export the vlog that I've been working on. So it's almost done. Looks like it'll take like maybe a few more minutes. The circle is like fully closed. And it'd be great if it could say export successful so that I could go ahead and start the uploading process to YouTube. So it will do that while I'm working out for the next 57 minutes. This is, I was gonna say this is gonna be my first hour-long workout, which in itself is true because all the other workouts I've done would have been like 15, 30 or 45 minutes. But I did work out for like an hour and a half. Like I did 3 half-hour workouts, like back to back. So I should be able to do this. And of course I'm gonna take, there we go, successful, boom. I'm gonna take as many breaks as needed because that's just who I am. Oh my gosh. There's still some light outside. I don't really. It's like kind of dark. So maybe when the light is completely gone from outside, then I'll close the blinds. But here we go.
You need to be. Never gonna stop.
Baby, gon' take a shot if you want to. I'ma pull up on the spot, I'll be on my way. Know you going through a lot, let me come through. We can chill for tonight, I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. Baby, gon' take a shot if you want to. be on my way.
Hey guys, so it is Saturday evening, Saturday night. I got through my workout, the hour. It was great. I'm feeling the workout. I just showed you guys a snippet of a dance. So basically Bridget basically did like a zoom and showed a few dances, a few pieces, and we just ended off the night with Moana. Not the movie, but the dance school did a take of Moana, so it was really good. Anyway, I'm about to spend the rest of the night doing my nails. The video that I uploaded is uploaded, so I need to finish like all the little bits, like the description box, the thumbnail and everything for that. And then I wanna do my nails, or at least get started on my nails and take off what's here and maybe just do the actual like design or whatever tomorrow morning. But I also want to put in a pre-poo in my hair, and those two things I do want to film, as well as I have like other things to edit. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow.